heartbreaking end for a hero. The community of Selma tonight, remembering the life of fallen officer Gonzalo Carrasco, shot and killed Tuesday in the line of duty.
He would just lift anybody's spirit up. Lift anybody's spirit up. You know, selfless. Put everything before himself.
Across the state, support is pouring in, not just from fellow law enforcement, but community members paying tribute to a life lost too soon. A stark reminder for officers that protecting your community and doing the job you love can come at a heavy price, and why each day should not be taken for granted.
Myself as a police officer, I leave every single day. I kiss my kids and my wife and hope I'm going to get to be back home with them, but that's never promised.
From flowers to posters, Selma mourns Officer Carrasco, a man who was not just a great officer in the eyes of those who knew him, but a great human being.
The shooting of Officer Carrasco has not only shaken the community of Selma, but people across the state and the nation. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Warren Armstrong.
And I'm Margot Kim. Tonight we honor Officer Carrasco, who made the ultimate sacrifice after he was flagged down for help. We bring you live team coverage tonight as we learn more about the man behind the badge and why the alleged gunman's criminal history led to a war of words involving Governor Gavin Newsom.
But we begin with Action News anchor Jessica Harrington, who has more on the exclusive video of the suspect just moments before his arrest. Jessica?
Good evening, both of you. That suspect was arrested right here in front of this home at the corner of Sequoia and Fig. It is right next to a large, wide open field that goes right up to the back of Eric White Elementary School. That is the school that was on lockdown for most of the day yesterday while all of this was happening. Now, we've been in this neighborhood throughout the day trying to piece together what happened through home surveillance video. While we are getting a clearer picture of what unfolded, some of the audio that we're about to play may be disturbing. We do want to let you know that we have decided to play this audio so that viewers get a better understanding of just how quickly that gunfire erupted. Surveillance video captures the moments the stillness was shattered late Tuesday morning as gunfire erupted about a block away. Investigators say Officer Carrasco was shot on Pine Street, just east of Mitchell Avenue. Law enforcement from around the county was called in to try to track down the suspect, 23-year-old Nathaniel Dixon.
For officer backup for Selma PD at Mitchell and Pine.
After opening fire, Dixon took off heading south on Mitchell before turning into another residential neighborhood.
The suspect last seen heading west down Evergreen, younger, early 20s, last seen wearing a blue hoodie and jeans, carrying a backpack.
Surveillance video from a nearby home just catches Dixon as he walks from Berry Street onto Mill Street. It was about 20 to 30 minutes after Officer Carrasco was shot that Dixon shows up on another surveillance video walking down the street at Sequoia and Fig and right toward a home. Shortly after, law enforcement arrives.
We're at the corner of Sequoia and Fig with suspect contact.
After about 5 minutes, Dixon gives himself up. Luis Reyes lives with his family across the street from where the suspect was taken into custody.
You know, it was just a lot of commotion all at one time, so, you know, people didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. You know, my family didn't know what to do.
He says his neighborhood is usually quiet. The crime scene tape left behind is a reminder of what happened and of Officer Carrasco, who risked his life to ensure others were safe.
He sacrificed his life for the kids, for everybody in this neighborhood, for more police officers, so it's, you know, it's just amazing and tragic at the same time.
And while we are getting a better idea of how everything unfolded yesterday, the Fresno County Sheriff's Office, who's leading this investigation, has not released certain details, like where that initial report of a suspicious person came in from, also what type of firearm was used and where eventually it was found. Those are all details we're hoping to learn in the coming days. Live in Selma, Jessica Harrington, ABC 30 Action News.